There's a massive difference between a woman who's just casually interested and a woman who's ready to completely surrender herself to you. Most men can't tell the difference. They treat both situations the same way and end up either moving too slow with women who are ready or too fast with women who aren't. I'm talking about specific signals women give when they've crossed the threshold from, "I'm attracted to," "I'm ready to give myself to you completely." Not just physically, emotionally, mentally, the whole package. When a woman reaches this point, she exhibits behaviors that reveal she's prepared to surrender to the connection. These aren't obvious signs, like her saying, "I want you." These are subtle behavioral shifts that happen when she's made an internal decision that you're worth the vulnerability of complete surrender. And most men completely miss these signals because they're looking for the wrong things. Here's what makes this critical. When a woman is showing these signs and you don't recognize them or respond appropriately, she feels rejected. She put herself out there emotionally and got nothing back. This causes her to pull back and protect herself. You've lost the window. But when you recognize these signs and respond correctly, everything accelerates naturally. She feels seen, understood, and safe enough to fully open up. The connection deepens rapidly because you're both on the same page about where this is heading. Today, I'm revealing the 6 hidden signs that a woman is ready to give herself to you completely. These aren't about casual hookups. These are signs of deep emotional and physical readiness for full intimacy and connection. Once you learn to recognize these, you'll never miss the moment when a woman crosses from interested to ready. Pay close attention because these signs are subtle. But once you know what you're looking for, they become impossible to miss. Let's go. Sign 1. She starts planning her life around your schedule. The first sign a woman wants to give herself to you is when she actively starts organizing her life to create more availability for you. Not just accepting your invitations, actively clearing space in her schedule to maximize time together. Most women keep their schedules relatively protected when they're just casually dating. They have their routines, their commitments, their friend time. They'll fit you in when convenient, but they're not rearranging their lives. That's why today's sponsor, Anson Belt and Buckle, exists to save great outfits from terrible belts. Most guys are still wearing stretched-out leather with holes that either cut off circulation or hang loose like a sad afterthought. Hanson's been family-owned since 2009, and they've completely changed how belts work. Instead of holes, they use a micro-adjustable track system with quarter-inch increments so your belt fits perfectly every single time. You can mix and match any buckle with any strap, so one set gives you multiple looks without cluttering your closet. They're built to move with you, too. Sitting, standing, or running late, you'll always stay comfortable and sharp. With 40,000-plus 5-star reviews and a lifetime guarantee, these belts don't just look good, they last. Once you wear one, you'll never touch a regular belt again. Because Anson is sponsoring today's video, when you click the link in the description or scan the QR code to build a box set, you'll get 2 bonus pieces free. That's 3 buckles and 3 straps, giving you 9 unique belt combos in one box. Exclusive deal, perfect fit. Upgrade your belt game today. But when a woman is ready to give herself to you, she starts making you a priority in her scheduling. She mentions canceling plans with friends to see you. She shifts her gym time so it doesn't conflict with when you're available. She organizes her work schedule around opportunities to spend time together. This isn't about her becoming clingy or having no life. It's about her making a conscious decision that you matter enough to prioritize. She's creating space for you to occupy a central role in her life rather than a peripheral one. Here's what this actually looks like. You mentioned you're free Thursday evening. She says, I was supposed to have dinner with Sarah, but I can reschedule that. I'd rather see you." She's actively choosing you over existing commitments, or you're planning weekend plans. She mentions she moved her Saturday morning yoga class to Sunday so she could spend Saturday morning with you. She's reorganizing her routine to create more overlap with your schedule. Sign 2, she becomes physically vulnerable in ways. The second sign is when she starts showing physical vulnerability around you in ways that have nothing to do with This is her body language communicating that she feels safe enough with you to let her guard down completely. Women maintain physical guardedness with men they don't fully trust. They're aware of how they look, how they're positioned, what you're seeing. There's always a level of performance and presentation. But when a woman is ready to give herself to you, the performance drops. She starts being physically vulnerable in ways that show complete comfort and trust. She's not trying to look perfect anymore. She's just being real. Here's what this looks like. She falls asleep on you while you're watching a movie. Not pretend sleep. Deep, vulnerable, mouth-top sleep where she's completely unguarded. Women don't fall asleep on men they don't feel completely safe with, or she's comfortable being around you without makeup in the morning, hair messy, face natural, no attempt to hide or beautify. She's letting you see her raw and unedited because she trusts you with that vulnerability. Sign 3. She shares dreams and fears. She hasn't told others. The third sign is when she starts sharing dreams and fears with you that she hasn't shared with other people in her life, not surface-level goals. Deep aspirations and genuine fears that reveal her core self. Most conversation stays relatively surface. What happened today? Funny stories, shared interests. This is connection, but it's not deep vulnerability. Women keep their deepest dreams and fears protected until they trust someone completely. But when a woman is ready to give herself to you, she opens up about things she's barely articulated even to herself. She shares the dream she's afraid to pursue, the fear she's embarrassed to admit, the insecurity she usually hides, the aspiration that seems impossible. Sign 4. She asks about your past relationships with genuine curiosity. The fourth sign is when she starts asking detailed questions about your past relationships, not from jealousy, but from genuine curiosity about understanding you better. She wants to know what shaped you romantically. Early dating conversations about exes are usually surface level or avoidant. Women don't want to seem jealous or insecure by asking too much, and they're protecting themselves from information that might hurt. But when a woman is ready to give herself to you, she wants to understand your full romantic history. What attracted you to past partners? What went wrong? What you learned? She's trying to understand the full picture of who you are romantically. Sign 5. She introduces you to her inner circle without prompting. The fifth sign is when she actively wants to introduce you to her closest friends and family without you asking or pushing for it. She's voluntarily integrating you into her real life and the people who matter most to her. Most women keep dating life separate from friend and family life until things are serious. It's protective. They don't want to deal with questions or opinions about someone who might not last. But when a woman is ready to give herself to you, she wants her people to meet you. She's proud to show you off. She wants the people she trusts most to validate her choice. She's ready to officially integrate you into her entire life, not just the dating compartment. Here's what this looks like. My friends are getting together this weekend. Do you want to come? She's inviting you into her social circle voluntarily because she wants you to be part of her real life. Or my sister is in town next week. I'd really like you to meet her. She's not waiting until you've been dating for months. She's actively creating opportunities for introduction because it matters to her that important people in her life know you. She talks about you to her friends before you even meet them. You show up and her friends say, "Oh, we've heard so much about you because she's been sharing about you." You're already a topic of conversation in her inner circle. She mentions wanting you to meet her parents or important family members. I was thinking maybe we could have dinner with my parents soon if you're comfortable with that. She's thinking about integrating you into family, which is serious territory. The key is that she's initiating these introductions, not reluctantly agreeing when you suggest it. When she's actively wanting her people to meet you, it means she's decided you're someone significant who deserves to be part of her complete life. When you see this sign, engage genuinely with her people. Be yourself, show respect, ask questions, remember details they share. How you interact with her inner circle matters enormously to her because these people's opinions influence how safe she feels going align with you. Start watching for these patterns. When you see them emerging, recognize what they mean. A woman is preparing to give you not just her body, not just her time, but her complete self. That's a level of trust and readiness that deserves to be recognized and honored. Now you know what to look for. The question is, when you see these signs, will you be ready to meet her at that level of depth and commitment?